we're going to talk about the books I've read in the last week. I'm doing like a reading update or reading wrap up of like the last books. The books I've read in the last week. I don't know what I'm calling this yet. I haven't found like a good name for it. So I read 4. The first one I finished was Wrapped Up in You. It is the 3rd book of the Home Sweet Holidays collection off Amazon. It is in 3rd person. So, like, if you don't like romance books in 3rd person, maybe not read it. It is short, though. Scott is an ER doctor and Piper's a comedian. And, like, our neighbors, but they don't know they're neighbors. And, like, Scott meets Piper at the comedy club one night. And that's about it. And she doesn't know he's a doctor. Then she ends up going to the doctor because she got hurt, like, moving equipment or something. And then, like, he accidentally locks himself in his apartment. So he texts his neighbor, but they don't have names for the chat. It's just that. And then he realizes it's a neighbor, and he's stuck with her for, like, I think Christmas, because he locked himself out of his apartment. 4 stars. It was fine. And then You Better Not Pout was the last book in the Home Sweet Holidays collection. I give it 3.5. It is about a couple who is going to call off their engagement, and they don't let anyone know they're going to call off their engagement. So they pretend to be together even though they are not together, and they work out their problems, end up being together. 3.5 stars. It wasn't bad in its dual point of view, but, like, that's just not my favorite kind of, like, tropes is, like, they were together and they get back together. Like, let's move on with that. And another one was Sugar Maple Falls Thanksgiving. This is all in 3rd person. 3 stars. Honestly, like, it wasn't a bad story, but it says it's like a romance, but I feel like there's no romance into it, and it's all in 3rd person. It's more like sisters just figuring out the lives, and, like, it's Cassie and Angie. Some parents passed away, so they go to, like, this really small town for Thanksgiving, and they help with Thanksgiving dinner, and they just fall in love with the town and the people in it. So it's a good story, but it's just, like, I was really peeved that it says it's romance when I feel like there's no romance in it. And my last one I've read is You'll Be Mine by Piper Rain, and it's a Christmas holiday romance. It is about 200 pages. It's pretty short. I gave it 4 stars. Carter's best friends Steph and Doug are getting married. They go to Steph's sister's B&B in Vermont, but they end up not going because they end up getting, like, stuck with work. But Carter's there and Ashley's there, and, like, they don't really like each other because like, something bad happened to them 6 months, and they navigate through that to help get this wedding pulled off. And they end up together because obviously it's a romance, and we always end up together in the romance. I liked it. Not the best, but I liked it.